wanted to talk about Kusimayu, who is a Quechuan Peruvian girl. And in the first scene of the finale, we see that she is effectively joining. The hive is singing the Quechuan songs, they're still partaking in their customs, they're still wearing the clothes, they're also still living in that village for Kusimayu. After she joined, they basically stop singing, they just pack it all up. She lets her baby goat free, and they, I assume, are basically going to be leaving the village. And obviously for Kusimayu, all she cares about is to be with her ancestors, with her family, with her aunt. Something to also talk about is the historical nature of the Quechuans. They have sadly been in a history of colonization that just proves that sort of history repeats itself. Huasipingo is a forced labor system of the Ecuadorian Sierra. The word was derived from Quechuan language. Most Indians submitted to variations of the system from the colonial period until recently. In order to obtain access to a small parcel of land, which they effectively owned, but they didn't because of Huasipungo, they would provide agricultural labor and served as domestic servants to a hacienda owner. So the Indians had the right to collect wood and straw and to graze animals, but then the owner would pay them wages and supply them with food, clothing, animals, and cash. They quickly lapsed into debt, and only in the 1960s did they finally get their land back. But I find it interesting how when we take the Huasipungo of the 1960s and then mirror it to what's happening right now in Pluribus, by joining the hive, they have effectively lost their culture, lost their traditions, lost their land, lost any right to their feelings.